I don't.
He used to play like dually squelchers, and honestly, that's a very long-range shooter comp if they do like to go both of those. So
Tic Tac obviously prefers sniper, but obviously he's played around with way more than that. Flox is the Brella user, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, regular Brella user.
But he
so.
does like to flex on the thing. Flox is a pretty flexible player, so
Sure.
I gotta give him
Yeah,
that.
no, I think in general that's the vibe that I get from both Flox and DJ is that they're pretty flexible with whatever their team's needs are. Whereas I think Team Beer is just kind of play whatever they feel like playing.
Yeah, but I think honestly, their comp is still good. Like it may have just been like let's throw these players together, but still I think.
But it works. Yeah, no.
Like, the comp still worked out fine for them. They had the rapid blaster, they had long range shooter, they've got the short range shooter as well from Hope on that splatter shot, and then Shy was also a charger if they needed. So.
Right. That being said, it looks like I think Day is like talking it out with Sammy here, maybe giving some tips. I don't really know what else they could be talking about, but you know they're getting back into the room right now. It's been a while since I've seen the TP tag. That is a bigger rush of nostalgia than I thought I would.
Yeah, but DJ doesn't even have it. It's just Tic Tac, right?
What is that O?
I don't know.
Maybe there's a TP in that O or something.
No, there's nothing in there. But props to Tic Tac, at least rocking the tag here. So
yeah, for sure.
Maybe DJ will up his tag game going into day 2.
Maybe one day, but hopefully. You know, no, actually, I'll commit to it. They'll make top 12. They'll see another day.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there's any way that they can't at this point.
Unless
they
no. They're 2-0. They're 2-0. If they lose 2 in a row, they can, and that will be a tiebreaker thing. Yeah, because actually, I think remember in Group A there was a 4-way tie with 4 teams going 2-2. Yeah. So you could definitely see that happen.
We're seeing waves between the 2 teams right there. Sammy and DJ having a little bit of fun as we get into this, and it seems like we're just waiting on about 2 players right now, I think.
Mostly Team Beer taking their time. That's fine.
Yeah, and there goes Shy, and Justin should be next right there. And I'm thinking this definitely could determine the set, this first game.
Yeah, no, I think momentum kind of goes a long way for both of these teams. And just in terms of general like feel for the game, I think both of these teams are definitely prone to like tilting. That makes sense.
I don't know if tilting too much, but honestly, when it's a pickup, that's when I think momentum can mean a lot because you don't really trust your teammates too much in a pickup as much as you do if it was you've played with these guys for weeks.
I think that's a more healthy way of looking at it. Is not tilting as so much as like I'm gonna put out for my guys if like I'm with my team, but like if I'm just chilling with the boys that I just happened to meet like 2 days ago, I'm not gonna care as much. But yeah, you know, obviously Tower Control Helpdome coming up first. I'm really interested in seeing Splat on Muscle Forward, seeing how that plans out. And yeah, I don't think we've been able to see Tower Control in Ink Blood Art Academy just today, just quite yet, but definitely looking forward to seeing it if it pops up. You know, Clan Blitz on Sniper Canal, that's the one that, you know, Flox got away with the quote-unquote jump at Genesis 5. Maybe we can make a return to that at some point. But either way, we're going to progress into this Game 1 finally between Team Paradise and Team Beer. A matchup of, I believe, the top 2 seeded teams in this group.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's go ahead and get this one started here.
Going here. Sammy is going to stick onto that Rapid. I like the decision. They've also got Shy on the Charger.
Yes.
And they've got a 96 Gal, which honestly is a pretty good weapon on this map particularly. But the only long-range weapon coming out from the other side is that custom Jet Squelcher.
And they go down instantly. That's near 3 down, essentially going down at the beginning. And with the lack of long-range weapons, as you said, it's going to rely a lot on EV Justin to be able to come up and provide for his team here. Yeah,
and now he's going to be getting that kill right there. And spots out 1-2 to the left of him, but honestly doesn't have to worry about them too much. Should be able to get past that checkpoint with ease. And honestly, it's not looking good for Team Paradise right now.
I'm surprised. I mean, we saw near 3 going down for Team Beer at the beginning. And I'm a little bit shocked here, but Stingray is going to be able to put this one to his close, I think, if not the, oh my goodness, the baller coming out on top there. Newbie, I believe, is blocked and will be going down like that with the Vanilla Slosher. Either way, it looks like the Stingray is going to come out again. Tower is going to be slowly reset back to neutral. DJ is going to play whatever role he can and being able to kind of air out some ink in the meantime.
Yeah, Dita's going to go down, though, in the top right there. Sammy also goes down. They do spot out Newbie onto this left side, but think it was a 2v1 situation, so Justin just backs off for now.
Ooh.
Hope gets a nice kill that maybe he probably shouldn't have, so good on Hope there
Yeah.
to make that happen.
Yeah, no, I kind of fully expected with the time that Tic Tac had to actually come out on top of that 1v1. And honestly, it looked like his bullets were firing. They were going to hit, but they just straight up didn't. So Tic Tac unfortunately going down right there. Looks like maybe Team Paradise will be able to capitalize with a push of their own. Yeah,
they come in with the baller here on that flank, so that's going to put Hope maybe out of position a little bit. Going to have to play against that player with the Slosher, and the Splashdown keeps him alive momentarily, but can he get a kill or two as the tower is still on their side of the map?
Hope playing brilliantly, actually, just be able to cover 2 people just by himself in this corner. And with that being said, being able to follow up on this baller and just essentially keep, Team Paradise out of their side of the map has really enabled a lot of the neutral play to happen in this last minute. Where otherwise, if it wasn't for players like Hope or maybe teams like Team Beer, that point of neutral would have definitely been an offensive for Team Paradise.
Yeah, so we're going to be getting into another Team Beer push here. And right now, they've got the special advantage. They've also got the man advantage. And this could be actually a really good push because, ooh, that's a nice flank coming out from Dude. But Shy spots him out. But Dude is nowhere near the tower, and they're still pushing.
I'm surprised Hope died to that. I mean, we saw the ink coming behind Hope. Like, there were a couple of shots fired beforehand, and he just kind of didn't react to it. And because of that, it looks like Team Paradise is going to be able to push out, from that effort alone. And DJ, Dude obviously leading the front line here. Going to go down, sure, but allows the rest of his teammates to kind of get back into the middle of the map. That being said, yeah. Stingray is going to come out, going to make it a little bit more tough to actually get on that tower. Yeah.
Stingray's thermal ink there did spot out the flank right there. Maybe the Slosher who's trying to flank onto Shy there. So Shy's going to stay alive because of that, and he's just going to be trying to range shots as Hope goes in there, gets a nice splashdown kill, and honestly, this is still looking good for Team Paradise. The bowler came in from behind, but it really didn't affect anybody. They just know he's there, though, and they're going to kind of reposition themselves.
Ooh, Dude is going to be able to mark those shots right on top of an armored enemy there, and it looks like Dude trying to cover what they can, covering the inflatable with a locator, and is able to spot out one, but will they be able to come out on top of this 1v1? Maybe the baller says yes to that idea, but unfortunately, they're going to get multiple shots to the face there, and Dude is going to go down just like that, but the push is starting. Inkjet is up and alive, but maybe the mileage coming out of it not enough to push his one. I mean, they're getting to that 59-point marker, but we see 2 of them down now.
Yeah, Sammy and the teammate are going to be able to take that out. The stealth jump is spotted out there from Tic Tac, and he's going to go down right away. The only positive out of that push, though, was that was pretty much the first breath of life Team Paradise has showed, and they also got past the checkpoint. So it's not the worst in the world. They can still make this happen. It's not the most winnable push. I mean, yeah, for sure. And Sammy gets another, so that's not what they want to start with here. But they're going to have to do something to kind of get back into this Team Paradise.
I am very impressed by Team Beer in this game, especially because, sure, the point count is relatively close, but in terms of, again, momentum, it's really felt like entirely Team Beer's game apart from the one push that Team Paradise got. And, we're seeing that reflected even in the last 20 seconds where Team Paradise is trying to find something with the usage of Stingray and, their other specials, but they haven't been able to get any momentum off any of those specials. And sure, they get back to the middle, but that's not enough to take a game. Sure, you might take the tower right now, but you're going to need to stay alive for quite a while now. What is your answer now, Team Paradise?
Yeah, they're going to need to get at least some physical special to be aggressive here, but they actually go down. And that's a nice pick coming out from DJ,
no,
but
dang.
I believe that was Hope getting onto the tower from behind it. Yeah. So, unfortunately for Team Paradise there, they showed up maybe like one sign of life. But
literally one. Yeah. Maybe 1.5 if you counted that last bit, especially because DJ got Stingray, but unfortunately his teammates just went down right before he got that Stingray. Maybe in another timeline they would have come out with a last-second overtime push. It wasn't to be that time. Team Beer getting an early lead here. Would not have seen that coming. We'll have to see if that changes at all going into Muscle Forge on Splat Zones.
Yeah, and honestly, we saw there, Sammy was going onto that Rapid, and I think Muscle Forge Fitness plays a lot to the Rapid as well. Yeah. Because you can shoot onto the plat just from mid if you have control, and you can keep him out pretty well across that bridge that we see there in our graphic.
Yeah, the lovely graphic here. And even after that, Rainmaker on Mako, even if Team Paradise isn't able to recover on this one, I feel like Rainmaker on Mako might be a place to bounce back for, honestly, either side, really. kind of resetting momentum for both these teams. As we were talking about before, momentum being really important for pickup teams especially. I will definitely expect Team Beer to come out with guns blazing, you know, in this upcoming game. It looks like we're waiting on DJ to ready up here as he's considering any possible options, being the flex player he is.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to be going with the custom jet sculpture. Again, not tower control. Doesn't really need the Stingray, and probably going to go for something a little different here. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes dually sculptures. He's known to play that in the past, and that's a little bit better on Splat zones. But DJ's a smart player, so I think whatever he comes out with here is going to be for the better of the team.
Right. Yeah, I think DJ's been trying to just like kind of find his place in like within, like, you know, being able to find like a main weapon and apply that from team to team. But yeah, looks like he's going to be able to go with Julie Sculptures as you were talking about. And let's see if it, you know, pans out really well. It looks like no team comp changes on the behalf of Team Beer, but of course, Julie Sculptures coming out for DJ, and beyond that, nothing much to be said about change. Shy getting in a nice position here. Let's see
but as Shy's trying to snipe here, two of his teammates already down, so that's going to be the first zone cap going to Team Paradise. And Shy's going to need at least a pick here to try and get some things going. Trying to spot out players, but right now, nobody's really seen. DJ playing some good pressure there with the dually sculptures.
Dang, and being able to survive just barely. I mean, Shy being able to keep that Stingray is rather important to be able to help enable this push coming out, as that Stingray is going to get onto the bubbles that were coupled from EV Justin, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough. It was quite literally only EV Justin at the time. Hope and Sammy are now coming, but I think it's too late. They aren't seeing Phlox come around from the flank, and both of them are going to be taken down in the process. If only they were...
Justin kept his own.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Justin kept his own single-handedly there.
Hold the phone. Wait, hold on. What just happened? Literally, there were 3 players from... Okay, sure. Yeah, they get zoned. Sure.
Phlox is there at the bottom of our screens, trying to make something happen in the trench area. No one's really there, and Team Bear is just controlling the zone now, but I don't know if they really see Phlox, so that may be something to look out for here, as Phlox maybe goes for a flank onto Sammy there. Sammy is in his own trench and trying to make something happen. Yeah, they do call out Sammy. That's done, and Team Paradise should be able to capture the zone pretty easily. The only thing they have to worry about is getting sniped by Shy.
Now the ball is ready. They're ready here. Looks like they're going to push on the sniper here. I believe I just saw an shed or either a super jump on our screen. Baller's going to play super aggressively there, and actually a super jump from Phlox with the baller. Incredibly creative play.
That's going to get one for sure. Should be able to maybe get a second, but no. He's not going to be able to get it with somebody trying to shoot at him as well. He's kind of have to deal with the charger, and so far some good dodges, but that Stingray is just going to take him out. Shy kind of getting a little angry there, just popping the Stingray, make sure he gets the kill. And he also gets a nice double out of it there, so that's going to open things up for Shy and his team. But Shy's going to go down to the last remaining player is Dude, and Dude's actually putting in some work here. They do cap the zone on the side of Team Beer, but Dude kind of prevented it maybe from getting a little bit too far if they can just get 1 or 2 more picks.
Right, and honestly, I'm still very impressed by Phlox's like just ability for creative play in tight situations. We saw, you know, him super jumping with Baller and kind of surviving in a place where he really shouldn't other than the 1v3. I mean, that being said, though, Team Paradise 2 going down. Justin, he carried their way to zone last time. Let's see if he can carry their way to another zone capture again. Bubbles coming out. Will they be able to come out into an advantageous spot for them is another deal, though. Just like that.
More bowlers coming out. I believe they both use both their bowlers and the Tenta missiles, so that's going to keep the zone for them for now.
Yeah.
And right now, Justin's going to have to play some type of game to get back in here. Probably going to want to charge up those specials. And yeah, that's the big thing with that Echo Locator that DJ keeps throwing at, actually the point sensors, I should say. And that's going to keep
Stingray, though. If they can just put the Stingray onto the bubble there in the zone, they should be able to capture it, but they didn't, actually. Okay, finally they get control of zone. But unfortunately for them, it looks like these 1v1s are should be more of a priority. They're consistently losing them on these sides of the map here. So much so that even though they get control of zone, it's not going to be enough if they keep going down immediately after.
Yeah, and Phlox trying to make something happen there onto the Rapid Blaster of Sammy, but he's just going to have to back out for now. Sammy calls him out, so honestly he maybe should just reposition a bit. Sharking there a bit, trying to make something happen, but the timer keeps going, so I think that's okay for now.
Yeah, no, he's playing it fine right now, and with the baller at the ready, you know, he's killing kind of by the... Yeah, Phlox is playing super, you know, fine here, and that being said, I think we're reacting a little bit late with that baller. They should have to be in a position, they should have been able to wrap through the game there as long as they used the baller in time. You know, if Dude is calling out saying, hey, they're coming by, like, let's get back on the zone. Flock should have been able to come back on the zone, just pop his baller and win the game from there. But that being said,
they're still in a good position to end this really quickly. Honestly, all they need is one pick of somebody trying to, like, hastily go into the zone.
Which they should start doing now.
Yeah, I don't know. I like Dude's positioning, though.
It isn't good.
They do get the pick, though, so that's something. But Tic Tac is being backed up. Shy is in
Are
the
you
zone.
kidding? Okay,
he was the last hope, so I don't really blame him for that. But that was really all he could do. And Team Paradise coming back strong.
All right.
And we're at a 1-1 right here.
I am down for this timeline. Admittedly, a couple misplays, like you were saying, Dude's positioning at the end there, kind of being under the ridge. All of them trying to shoot up at the bridge. I don't know if that's the best defensive play, but, you know, they were able to come out on top regardless, so props to them. I was still very much caught off guard when Evie Justin single-handedly got zone when it was like 1v4 in the middle. But
if he didn't cap the zone there, that would have been a very quick game.
Yeah, it would have. It actually should have been a very quick game, which is kind of concerning, right? Because the way Team Beer played was... That was very much a flip-flop match in terms of momentum and who dictated play.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe just didn't play that one as good as they could have, but maybe it was just Team Paradise making some type of adjustment.
Maybe making some waves here for Team Paradise here, and we'll have to see what these adjustments are, maybe on the behalf of Team Beer, if they can make any adjustments. I'm looking forward to seeing Hope in particular in his aggressive play, maybe charging up those alleys on the sides. And getting in behind the team, you know, the opponent's side. That being said, it is Rainmaker, so, you know, it's not as something like Splat Zones where it's kind of easy to kind of get around someone's attention. But yeah, this is, I mean, I was saying it before, still stand by in that even though Team Paradise did just come off of winning the last game. Right, I'm not just seeing that. I'm not right. Wrong.
Yeah,
right?
that's wrong on our graphic.
Okay, cool.
So we'll fix that. But we're gonna be starting here on Rainmaker Mako Mart, and honestly, I'm not too sure if either team really needs to change up the comps too much. Maybe get off of Slosher Deco, but I can see them staying as that. Yeah, they do stay as a Slosher Deco there. And
no changes on Team Paradise.
No, there is on the side of Team Beer at least. Right. There is Sammy getting off the Rapid to go regular Blaster. So I like the move there.
I like that. I like
because
that,
you can definitely play a lot more aggressive. I think on a game type like Rainmaker Mako, aggressive play is favored there. So he's going to have to back out because of the baller there. But I like the play Sammy's doing so far. Should be able to get this.
Made. Jumping up to the radius of a baller spot. Okay, all right, Sammy. He's going to go down to that one. And the Rainmaker's going to push off of that. That being said, there are 2 specials available. Although, you know, Splat Tracker maybe being able to help out more than the splash down here.
Yeah, with that Stingray. So that's going to be something here. Hope is going to go in with that splash down, get a nice kill there. Nice play from DJ there to avoid being killed by using the dually roll mechanic. And right now, Hope and the rest of the team are going to try to make something happen here. But Hope's kind of in no man's land. No one's around it from his team.
Hope, more often than not, is able to find tight corners and a way to survive in tough situations that a lot of other teammates wouldn't be able to. That being said, does eventually go down, but distracts them for long enough for this kind of state of neutral right now.
Yeah, but we do see up there, Dude is going pretty aggressively. Might get taken down, though, from one of the players there. But Dude just reshoots back to mid, regroups with his team. And I think now is when they want to be aggressive. We got Dude and Tic Tac pairing up together. They didn't spot out Sammy coming in from that left side. Sammy gets a nice kill with that direct.
Let's go. It's Sammy with 2 in a row. And honestly, unfortunate for Tic Tac, who, you know, used Inkjet to get on the other side of, you know, the opponent, but wasn't in the air to be able to avoid the direct coming in from Sammy. So now
Dude wreaking havoc in there one. And a nice kill coming out from Dude there to just place those perfectly timed shots onto the baller. And honestly, if they get any more points, I'm going to put that all on Dude just playing so aggressive.
No, definitely. And just really impressive. I couldn't tell if that was like that Splat was from the radius of the baller explosion or if that was actually a flick shot. I think it was a flick shot.
It was a shot, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He already had blown up the bowler, but all right, Sammy and Team B are able to put it to an end for now, but honestly, Dude just bought his team about 50 points, so good play coming out there. And now Sammy's just going to maybe have to shark a little bit, wait for somebody to come in. Either that or he wants to play aggressive. Those are pretty much his 2 options right now, so seems like he's elected to just hold out on this right side, but he's spotted out, which is something he never really wanted to be doing while he was sharking there, so he's going to have to maybe adjust his gameplay.
Careful, Sammy.
Yeah. going to be going in here as well with his splashdown ready, so he could have been a little bit aggressive and dropped down on them with the splashdown.
He could have. I just don't think he expected two people to be there.
Yeah.
It's really just the covering fire that got him, just like that caught him off guard. I mean, that being said, Team Paradise seems to have control of, you know, not only the center of the map, but all of the area around the Rainmaker. DJ and Co kind of heading up and getting whatever they can in terms of location. Nice snipe from Shy.
That's a start right there to this push. They're going to have to make some type of comeback there. He's going to jump back to Stingray and maybe get something, but I don't know if I really like that play because where the people are. He gets a nice pick, so that's maybe worth it in the end.
Yeah.
But we're going to see what they have to do here as two of them are already down. They do get a one down, one up on the other side, so that's a little bit something. But you never want players down when you players eliminated while you're trying to make a comeback. So
smart play, at least on, I believe, what is it? Team Paradise's end is that even though they went down a member, they were playing so aggressively, so much so that like the man advantage they had for that time didn't amount to anything because they were pushed up so far, giving them so much trouble. That being said, I mean, another Stingray coming out in favor for Team B here, and now, I mean, they were able to get it up to that left pedestal, but that's a tough place to kind of move it up, especially when there are 3 players alive from the other side.
Yeah, and we do see those players are posted up on that left side. A nice direct coming out from Tic Tac there, and honestly, that nice direct may be the end of the game, actually, as they're going to be going down and trying to get back into the middle of the map. So,
I mean, there's 45 seconds still left. There's
still just coming down to one pick, though. All right, yeah, that's a good pick right there. That may end it as well. So, some good play coming out from Tic Tac there. And now we see at the bottom of our screens the splashdown and DJ trying to fight it out. DJ does put the point sensor onto the blaster, so that's a big
They're caught in the corner here, though.
And actually, their whole team is pretty much point censored. I didn't really notice that they've got the 2 point sensors of Dude and DJ, so that's going to be a lot of censored opponents there. And DJ's just playing this all right so far, but Sammy finally gets him. But the rest of his team is down as he picks up the Rainmaker.
Oh, nearly gets a turnaround Rainmaker shot, but unfortunately not enough. Team Paradise, Tic Tac, if you are able... Oh, are they literally just chasing this dude? Oh my god, Vlox, I hate you.
Come on.
No, I hate Vlox so much right now. Oh my god. Oh yeah, either way, Team Paradise is going to be able to cruise to an easy victory there, as it is a 71-17 game. Pretty dominant. These last 2 games have been rather dominant on both sides, but just back and forth. Really surprisingly so as well. And
honestly, Team Beer won the KA matchup.
What?
Like, crazily.
No, no, but to a crazy extent. It's not like they just had like, it's not like one team had like 10 kills and 11 kills. The other one had like 9 kills and 8 kills. It was 15 to like 9, 8.
Yeah.
What happened? What?
Just need to play more aggressively on their pushes. They're getting the picks, but they can't really move the Rainmaker much. I mean, most of the picks were on their side of the map.
Fair.
So, but they didn't really have any chances to move it forward. I didn't really see any like wipes while they were in a neutral situation. It was all, you know, while Dude and Team Paradise were in their spawn.
Yeah, we're hearing a lot of clapping right now. I'm gonna take a look at maybe what other results are happening, because maybe we missed something. Maybe that's a cheer for solidarity for Team Beer here, who are looking at, you know, losing this game if they don't come out on top of this next one.